Alright gamers, welcome to my 13.17 Caitlyn gameplay guide. Runes, we're going to be running Fleet Footwork, Triumph, Legend Bloodline, Cut Down, Absolute Focus, and Gathering Storm. I'm going to be playing Caitlyn Zillion into Graves Seraphine, and I'm going to try and give you some tips and tricks throughout this video to help you succeed on Caitlyn in your own games. This is going to be a normal game, by the way. Hence, probably why we're seeing such an unusual ADC on the enemy team. That actually used to be quite decent, but I'm not sure it's good these days, Graves ADC. So in the early levels, our main focus is just going to be to poke them out whenever they go to last hit or push the wave, because we have so much of a range advantage to beat them to level 2. We don't even really need to like actually race them to level 2, we just hit them from outside of the range every time and zone them from actually hitting stuff. And if they just ignore us and keep hitting minions, well, they'll hit level 2 first, but they're going to be super low, so they won't be able to abuse it. Oh, my bad, didn't mean to walk into that. Okay, that was a lot of damage to take. Slow pushing is the way, as you can see. It gets us a lot of room to harass them while having the protection of the minion wave, even while I'm low. We do want to make sure this crashes here though, so we're not overextended for too long. And I can just already look to base. It's either I base or I go place a ward. But I think I'm just gonna base. Could do boots and a dagger, but I'd rather do longsword so I can get some AD. I want Zillion to not hit this wave at all, especially with the bombs, but like hitting these minions where they're not last hittable, for example, like what's the point of that? Just denying me CS. This could be good though, because they failed to shove this wave into our turret now. So I mean, ideally they would have had like so many CS there that I could freeze when I get into lane here. Wave is a bit too thin for that, but I can rush into lane here and just try and zone them off the wave, make sure they can't crash it. Nice try. Alright, that's enough. I'm not going to continue chasing there because I'm soaking up so much minion aggro here. Either way, I successfully zoned them off the wave here, so what I want to do now is just freeze this. This is how we're going to deny them a lot of farm. We don't want to try and crash this. The consistent way to get a lead here is just let this wave kill all of our wave. So we're going to get 6 CS ahead of Graves from this base. And we can just let the wave crash afterwards, because I don't want to maintain this freeze indefinitely, because that's going to cost us some HP to maintain. I'd rather just let this wave just die under turret. Okay, not everything is easy to last under the turret. Oh well. It's nice if you can last it with the headshot, but obviously don't tunnel vision on it too hard. Some people would sacrifice 2 casters there to try and keep the headshot, and there's just no point in that. We'll try and place a trap where Graves is. Ah, okay, the CC from Zillion Bomb doesn't last long enough yet. I don't know if it actually goes up the stun duration or not. Damn. There we go. But mainly, a big part of Caitlyn's gameplay is just landing traps on people who are CC'd by your allies. It is a huge aspect of how you want to succeed on Caitlyn. We're getting ganked here. I've got Ghost, but I don't think I need it. Actually, I think I do need it to be safe. Oh, jeez. Alright, I'm fine. Barely. That was one flash on the Shyvana. I'll soak up this wave. I should be able to soak this up. But then I'm gonna have to base. Yeah, even if they're on the Drake and in theory I could have time to shove this in, I don't have much mana, so I don't want to do that. Hope it doesn't use AoE on the wave. Okay, we're gonna go for Noom cover here. Could also do Berserkers. I would mainly advise Berserkers in lane in this circumstance. If their bot lane was more like something which we needed to actually kite. It is pretty good as well for dodging skill shots, so I might consider it more against the Xerath, but I don't think the Seraphine has as much pressure with her abilities as a Xerath would, or a Brand. And we don't have to avoid like a Nautilus hook engage, and we don't have to like kite a Nautilus, we don't have to kite a Leona, don't have to kite a Braum, don't have to kite a Taric. So the move speed from Berserkers I don't think is that crucial here. Okay, they didn't actually do Drake though, interesting. I thought they would be, I guess they just based. But there's no point in them basing when I was the one on 10% HP. They needed to stay and abuse that. Decent trade there. It's a pretty basic Caitlyn combo. You're going to want to learn that as well. EQ. It's just E, then a short delay, then Q. The important thing is that it's a short delay, because when people used to like teach me when I was new to the game how to do the Caitlyn EQ combo, they would tell me there was E, then instantly Q, but it's not instant. That should be a kill. Yep, nice. Yeah, it's not instant at all. There's definitely a very visible pause there, so if you're not getting it, that might be why. It is very easy once you actually know the timing. It's basically impossible to mess up. Ooh, that could be a kill. If I could just land one auto. Oh, he just leveled up. Wow, that's unfortunate. The one auto would have guaranteed that he would die to the Zillion Bomb. Okay, he's sticking around, so we're gonna stick around because we want to abuse the enemies when they're 10% HP under turret. It's not how I would have chosen to abuse them though. Alright, we'll trade the double Q if it's the only thing that lands. We can also stick around for one more wave here. I'm sure Graves is actually based this time, so this is gonna deny him 6 farm rather. I wouldn't have time to get the plating though. Or I mean I could, but I'd rather not delay my base for this. Just gonna go for the actual Berserkers. Another advantage of getting Berserkers early is keeping you safe from ganks. Especially into something as movement speed focused as Shyvana. If I can just match her speed or even outrun her, it makes it harder for her to do anything to me in ganks. But also definitely would rather... I'm definitely doing it after the Noom cover because I would very much rather have that superior lost hitting. He needs to stop hitting these minions. They're falling low enough for him to lost hit because he's hitting them. He's not hitting them because they're lost hittable. So that's bad priorities from him. Ow.
I will not tolerate lawlessness.
Oh, he's got exhaust. Okay, nice one. Can't tell if that's Graves who I hit with my E or a minion. Should be fine. Okay, my kid didn't land though. Ooh, Zillion got into trouble though. But his ult will keep him safe. Just need to stay properly away from the surfing queue. There we go. Trying to bait it out though. Okay, that didn't really go according to plan. At one point I probably should have disengaged from Graves' smoke screen with my E. It seems like I can't really run out of it without tanking like 2 Graves autos minimum. So if he dashed forward, I would immediately just EQ as well. There we go. Oh, come on, he cancelled it. Ah, dude, he'd be dead if that didn't cancel my auto. Fuck. But unfortunate.
Let's investigate.
Okay, at least we're gonna be able to base favorably here while they're the ones being forced out of lane.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Ideally, Zillion should check that brush. Okay.
I much prefer this to desk duty.
And this time we should be able to get the plating, I hope. With Zillion's help. Perfect. Doesn't cost me too much time. You can see as I start basing here, the wave is still pretty far away. Okay, I'm gonna do Quick Cloak and Longsword. That way we're spending 950 gold here instead of just 700 as if I'd gone for the Kirches. So I got more stat value in my pocket. Ooh, ooh, he did not need to return to his R.
I always
Damn.
aim to win, and my aim is perfect.
Turret plating will soon fall. Killing spree.
Another thing you can do is just placing traps under turret to limit their movement. We're gonna have to back off here though, getting ganked by Shyvana. She's nearly got 6 too. We can start covering Zillion by just DPSing Shyvana as hard as we can. Ooh, thank god that didn't hit me. Well, I don't know why she never ulted, but nice. And good counter gank from the Zed.
Hot on the trail.
Okay, we're getting ganked. Gonna start backing off again. Who is that? That's gonna be Renekton. Okay, then that was either... Well, it was mainly intended to slow him, but I guess the dodger he also has to, like, run his pathing too much to even reach me, so... Okay, this is a clear window where you can just harass Graves and it's not gonna get blocked by Surfing W shield or by herself. So that means we can guarantee the poke onto Graves. What feels natural to do on Caitlyn with her ultimate is save your ultimate for finishers to get kills, but you're not guaranteed to be able to use it for that way. So if you just spam your ultimate as harass throughout the entire game, especially into priority targets like carries, whenever you have a window, you're gonna do much more damage throughout the entire game. Obviously this is a bit extreme, but think of it as like if you were saving your auto attacks only to last hit targets.
For a sheriff.
You'd obviously do a lot less damage than if you're just spamming your auto attacks at every opportunity available. And just hoping that it happens to be timed for a last hit on a champion.
I'll have this finished before tea time.
I can already base, but I think I might be able to get the turret. Okay, maybe not. Either way, I want to shove another wave here before I base, because otherwise I'm going to miss out on this cannon wave. Oh, my bad. Didn't expect that to do so much damage to the cannon. I'm not sure we're going to have too much of a window to get this turret. I guess we could have, because Seraphine doesn't seem to be arriving, but... That's hindsight. I'm just going to base and spend my gold. Now we're going to want to do Infinity Edge. Is going to be the best trace by far in Infinity Edge on this current patch.
I am not Hilton.
Kill Force has been nerfed, Infinity Edge has been buffed. And Caitlyn just naturally prefers Infinity Edge in my opinion. Oh, he shouldn't be using bombs like that because it just cost me like 4 CS.
An ally has been slain. Rampage.
To know what others do not.
Hello. Just immediate E. Oh. Yeah, no, Seraphine ult follow up.
In position.
Even if my E can't hit him, I'm still disengaging with my E, because when we're trading up front, he wins those trades. As long as I can kite him, then I win.
I'm not here to sell.
And now that he's been poked low enough, now we have Prio. Let's see if we can get him with this, if he gets blocked by Seraphine. Yeah, so ideally I would have been able to do it at some point where Seraphine couldn't block, but... either way, the damage is useful.
Me, miss? Not by a long shot.
Killing spree. An enemy
Okay, so Graves might have actually based now. He's gonna struggle to survive if he actually stays here. Either way, they're not. I mean, they're not gonna be able to defend the turret. It should be a turret for us. And we see Shyvana is dead, and Vladimir is mid, and even their top laner is dead as well. So no chance that we're getting ganked here. We should be able to shove in another wave, just for the sake of missing less farm for this next base. Hello. I keep what? How do I lose vision there? That is crazy.
I love a good
I could see almost everything, but not Graves. Sorry, Zillion. Yeah, the first me into bad position because I walked forwards and I was trying to click him. My bad.
tea.
I literally had vision of everything except him. Goddamn.
destroyed a turret.
Actually, we can sell the coal here, I guess. For the BF sword. There we go.
Never start the investigation without first examining the evidence.
Oh, maybe I just lost vision because he stopped autoing from the brush. Maybe it wasn't the smoke screen at all. That might make more sense. I'm not gonna bother trying to time this for the last hit. I'm just gonna make sure I at least get an assist from this. You can see, so basically you have the option of rushing Static Shiv, Stormrazor, or Kraken Slayer on Caitlyn. I think those are the main options that people do. I don't really like Stormrazor at the moment because it's too nerfed. So I would say the main two options are Kraken Slayer and Static Shiv. Kraken Slayer can be okay if the enemy comp is like super tanky, but mainly I would not recommend it because Caitlyn doesn't have much attack speed to proc the passive all that often. Whereas Static Shiv is amazing because you just get such good wave clear. You just auto and Q a wave and it's pretty much all dead. Hopefully we can get this blue buff here. Okay, it's being contested. Nice, decent damage onto him. Okay, we're on our own right now, so we should probably just back off.
Crime is called.
Okay, I'm not gonna bother ghosting, I'm not gonna be able to catch him, I don't think. Huh. I can maybe kill him with ult soon. I just barely don't have blue trinket. Oh. I think he's dead now. Nice one. I'm not sure Zillion fully thought that out, but it was good enough. So for third item, I would generally recommend doing Farkanen because Farkanen has huge synergy with Caitlyn because it allows you to use her headshot from really far away for good poke. It's especially good onto high range comps and especially good onto like a champion like Vladimir, who you really want to stay away from, but it allows you to pressure him from a really safe distance.
I do love a good mystery.
Wait, what? Magi's on Z. Interesting. Alright, let's go ahead and base. I've got enough for Infinity Edge. You could also, if you have a huge lead, what you can also do third item is Bloodthirster. So that way you're always high HP and always available to make a play. And obviously if the enemies are super tanky and you need armor pen, Lord Dominic's is a pretty solid option, but I would say that's very situational. You definitely do not do Lord Dominic's if the enemies don't have that much armor. Why are these aggroing me?
A true professional is always aware of her surroundings.
Okay, after we shove in the mid wave, we can now just start rotating towards bot to see if we can do anything here.
I'm on the job.
Zillion should have rotated with me. He has no reason to be mid lane by himself.
An ally has been slain.
This is typically what you like. Obviously, it's a bit weird because we already have the inhib super early, but it's basically what you want to do in the mid game as the ADC and support anyway. If your team is like actually allowing you to farm mid while they go on side lanes, is ideally you and the support shove in a mid wave and then you can rotate and do whatever you want. Obviously, you don't just shove in a wave and stay mid lane doing nothing. Ooh, nice.
You have slain an enemy.
While we're here, we can just shove in another wave. Nice. We rotate back to bot. Or hopefully, maybe we can save this Orianna. Nah, it's not gonna be possible. At least we can push though. Oh wait, oh, there's a Seraphine around. I'm not gonna bother chasing her though, I'm just gonna go straight to pushing.
Not from the scope of my rifle.
Okay, we may want to back off here. At the very least, if the enemies walk up here, I'm gonna have to disengage, because we're not fully grouped here. So far, it's just Seraphine, though. Yeah, nobody's defending this. They should have. That should have been their priority. They could defend these minions once they actually reach the Nexus turrets. Speaking of which, we already have one. Interesting. We can go for the wolves here, and then I'm just gonna want the base here. I've got a lot of gold.
Got them in my sights.
Alright, here we go. Just gonna ping my team back. They should know that I'm not there. They should not try and fight now. But what they ultimately do is up to them. Also, holy crap, this Nessus build I just noticed. What the hell? Can't say I've ever seen that build before. It's gotta be insane damage though. Actually, really want to pay attention to his Qs now. I'm assuming Navori works on his Q, right? That'd be crazy. The damage amplification. See how much damage it does to that big one? At least 1,000. That's nothing unusual for Nessus though. Wait, he's got 900 stacks? Wait, what? Wait, that's crazy. I've never seen that many stacks this early on. Holy shit. I mean, it's probably not worth it for that build, but Jesus. He's absolutely gonna one-shot anybody. But he's just farming instead of actually fighting anyone, so we can't see his damage. Okay, he's gonna start doing Baron. I bet he could actually rush it. Or solo it, rather. Yeah, he's doing that easy. We won't get a chance to finish it though. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like and subscribe if you want to see more content like this in the future, guys. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Later, gamers.